Peace and love, my darlings. Listen, I want you to start acting on your passion. I want you to develop a champion's mindset. Now, what does that exactly mean? That means that you stop giving up when things get tough. That means that you focus on the things that are going right in your life right now and stop giving so much attention to things that are not. I know that things are tough right now. I know that you may be going through a lot, but I know that a lot of entrepreneurs, myself included, back in the days when I first became an entrepreneur, I used to always be like, you know what? I'm not making the sales that I want. I could make more sales. How do I manifest what it is that I desire? How do I manifest more sales, more customers, while doing what I love? Because I just cannot stand 9 to 5s. Nothing against anyone who does love a 9 to 5, but for me personally, I just felt nauseous. I felt like, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. But anyway, I want to remind you guys that, whatever it is, and pardon the darkness in here where I am, just having a cup of coffee, and I wanted to remind you that when you sit down and when you are strategically planning your life, like how are you going to get up? A champion does not give up. A champion gets up early, goes to bed early. If you go to bed late and you got to get up early, then hey, you got to do what you got to do. But what I'm saying is that a champion does not give up. Develop the mindset of a champion, excuse me. If you're doing something that's not working right now in your life, listen, change it. There's no better time like the present. Change your plan, become strategic in what it is that you want to attract. What kind of people do you want to work with? What kind of clients would you like to work with? What are your goals? How much do you want to make weekly, monthly, yearly? What is it that you would like to change about your life right now? When you ask yourself those questions, sit down by yourself when the kids are away, your mate is away, or just ask your significant other or whoever you're with to give you a half hour to just do you if you're home, and get a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, a cup of wine, whatever beverage that you like, and sit there and write down things that can change your life. At least 10 things right now that you can do to change your life. Develop more income. You want to turn that passion into profit. Is there something that you really are good at? Maybe you can bake the hell out of some cakes. Maybe you can fry some really good fish, cut some hair, do some hair. Maybe you know how to style people really well. Maybe you detail cars really well. Whatever it is that you do well and you like doing it, why not get paid for it, right? Why not get paid for what is it that you like doing? So what I want to do is remind you guys of something that is so extremely powerful, and what I want to remind you to do in the interim, even when you feel like giving up, is to, sorry, I stepped away, they were getting a little noisy in there. I want to remind you that whatever it is that you're dealing with, whatever it is that you're going through, to remember that this moment has come to show you that it's not over. You're going through some heartache, some pain, some emotional upset, relationship breakup. Maybe you lost your job. Maybe you are thinking about becoming a full-time entrepreneur. Whatever that thing is that you're thinking about, beloved, take time each day, grab a cup of coffee, write down your goals, and find out what it is that you really, really want to attract into your life. And then take the necessary steps to make that happen. So I know that sometimes it's very hard for us and very challenging to do things that we love, that we want to do, but we have to worry about the bills, of course, being paid. It's not easy being an entrepreneur, stepping out on faith, but it can be done. You're gonna have to jump. You're gonna have to jump and just know that the parachute will open for you. Is it easy? No. Is it worth it? Yes. But you won't know until you try. So here's my suggestion for you. This is what I did when I was just first starting being an entrepreneur like 19 years ago. I made sure that I had a little cushion to fall on, right? And my kids were younger, so I had to make sure that I was showing up, that I was, passing out flyers, making those phone calls, making connections, going to networking events. And you got to pay your dues. Sometimes you have to charge a little bit lower until you can get the clients who can afford those higher fees. And it will come with confidence. Hone your skills, read on your skills every day for a half hour. Read up on what it is that you want to become, who you want to become. What is the mindset that you want to develop? Who do you look up to? And aim to become a better person every single day. Not just with looks, because ladies, all this makeup is great. Fellas, the suit is great. The rims are great that you can put on your car. but all of that fades. So on your last days, when you take your last breath, what is it that you want people to remember you for? What legacy do you want to leave for others? Work on that. Think about that. And take a minute right now to plan the best days of the rest of your life. You are so worth it. Even on a Saturday, Sunday, whenever you're watching this video, share it with at least one person that you know who is working on their entrepreneurial goals or just trying to develop some healthy habits mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. And if you're still having a tough time, you know that I got you. If you need a fitness or lifestyle coaching session, send your goals to fitmentals@gmail.com, and I got you. If you need me to speak at an event, your organization, whatever it is, mentoring, colleges, high schools, wherever it is for a career day, or maybe you guys just need some inspiration on entrepreneurship, on eating right, health and fitness, on things you can do in the office, at home, wherever, I got you. All right? I appreciate you. I love you. I see you. I am you. And thank you for following me on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn. I see you. I read all the comments, and I truly, truly can say I'm grateful for you. All right? Fist pump. I love you guys. Go do something right now that your future self will thank you for. All right? Subscribe before you leave, and feel free to leave a comment and let me know what you're going through in your life. All right? I would love to help in any way that I can. Peace and love. Go write down those goals. You are worthy. All right? Believe in yourself. You got this. Turn that passion that you have into profit and develop the champion's mindset. Champion doesn't give up. All right? Success is failure turned inside out. Trust and believe. Anybody that you see is successful failed many times before they got there. Remember that. Peace.